I think I'll just recap where I've been the past few weeks. Although you have seen a video every week this whole time, I pre-recorded when I went home to Philly, and I pre-recorded like an extra video for when I got back. I guess I'm just going through such a big transition period in life. I mean, I moved back to California, as you guys can see, right in my kitchen. I love this place. I've had a lot of challenges here in the past week, or since getting back. We had an ant invasion that I think I can safely say I've fully gotten rid of. I haven't seen an ant at all yesterday. I haven't seen an ant at all today. So it's looking pretty good over here. And then there's other challenges, just like by being in a new place all by myself, kind of. I mean, I have Rachel, one of my closest friends, and I have my aunt not too far, but I've really been trying to take things on by myself and do as much as I can on my own, obviously with help here and there. And I also have been traveling. I went back to Philly for 2 weeks and it was good. It was also hard in a way. There were challenges in that too, just facing like the differences between my two worlds almost, because I feel like I have a life here and I have a life there, and it kind of was like a Hannah Montana moment for me a little bit, in the sense of like living two lives at once, which you can't really do. It's like having one life, then pausing it, and then going to live the other life, then pausing it, and then, you know, because we don't have clones. But after all of that, I have finally got some time to myself the past, I want to say, day and a half, like yesterday and today. I also was in San Diego this weekend, so I really have been running around a lot. I haven't had that much time to just think about what I want, where I'm at, what I'm doing, and just like survey everything. But when I went to do my 4-minute and 44-second meditation, which is something I always do before doing these videos, just to get clear on the idea, what came up for me was just share where I am at and see who resonates with that. That's what I'm doing. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Julia. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here for a while. I don't know how long I'm gonna be making these videos for. So after introducing myself, now I'm like, but I might leave. When I went to do my 4-minute and 44-second meditation, what came up for me was sort of a reflection of the past 1.5 years of my commitment to doing these weekly videos, the past 1.5 years of my commitment to posting daily on Snapchat, and the recent commitment that I did to short form content, which I actually stopped right like the day before going to Philly. But the reason I paused it was because I just wasn't feeling that passionate about it. And you guys know, I really don't think we should be forcing ourselves to do things that we're not passionate about. Obviously, there's things we gotta do to get by in life, and sometimes we don't feel so passionate about it. I get it. I'm not really talking about that, but I mean more like the things that we hold ourselves accountable to, that we are doing with the intention of enjoyment and also having others enjoy. So by having my short form content, you know, that's to entertain other people, maybe inspire other people, brighten their day. And if I'm not really feeling too passionate about it, I'm not gonna be able to convey that energy as well, or at all, really. So I took a break. Will I come back? I don't know. But I'm also kind of feeling the same way about these videos. I was really passionate for a while, and now I'm not really feeling as passionate about it. It's not that I don't like them or that I don't want to do them, but I'm not feeling as like enthusiastic and excited, which I do think is very important. And I feel like I am at like a big crossroads in life right now. What also came up for me during that meditation was that I need to make space for the next thing that I'm going to be passionate about, which could still include this, or it could be something completely different, and I really don't know what it is. But yesterday on my drive home, I went to do some returns, run some errands, and then I got a really yummy boba. And then I checked the traffic to get home, and it was like an hour of traffic. So I was like, okay, let me take the scenic route home and just ponder life, because, you know, sitting in traffic, you start to feel frustrated. It's less likely that you're gonna ponder life, but when you're on a car ride, driving through the scenic route, seeing the pretty houses, seeing the mountains, seeing the trees, seeing the ocean, whatever you will see on your route, maybe a lake, maybe a stream, maybe a river, whatever's pretty on your drive home. For me, it was the trees and the houses and the view of the city. In that, I was able to relax. And I was able to actually ponder, okay, like what do I need? Because I don't feel quite the way I want to feel. I don't feel bad. I'm very proud of everything that I've done to get me here. And now I'm sort of like, what is next? You know, I conquered this challenge. I brought myself back to California. I rented a beautiful home to live in, and I am making money doing what I love. But where do I feel a little empty? Where are the holes that I want to fill within all of this? And I think it still will include these videos. I just think it probably will be a different picture, a different different format maybe, I don't know. Like I said, we don't know, and I'm not gonna tie myself to anything because I feel like tying myself to things in the past really helped me get motivated to do things, and I think it served its purpose. And now I'm like, maybe we could be a little lenient. Maybe we don't have to force things to be a certain way. I don't know what it's gonna be, but on my drive home, I was like, I wanna do a creative project. I want something that I feel super passionate about that I can put all my energy into. And that was sort of what like dinged in my mind of what would make me feel more on track with life and more like just feeling like I'm fulfilling my heart's desires in a sense. So that was what came up, but that wasn't the whole picture, because this morning I woke up feeling really sad and alone. And I know that I'm not alone. I know that there are so many people who love and care about me, and I could go see it anytime. I could call up at any time. It's really not like that. But after taking a second to think about it, I realized what it was. It wasn't that I'm necessarily alone. A friend literally FaceTimed me earlier today, and we were on the phone for like over an hour. So no, I'm not alone. This friend, her name is Shauna, she's coming to visit me in like a month or two. So there's that. I know I'm about to see a bunch of my friends in 2 days. I know that I'm about to see a bunch of my followers in 2 days because I'm doing like a meetup pop-up thing. So it's not the lack of people, because there are people, but what it feels like to me is the lack of feeling like I am working towards something with others. And that has been coming up for me a lot over the course of the past few months, of just wanting to work together towards a greater purpose with others. And that's kind of where I'm feeling the aloneness within me right now. Because I mean, I literally spent the whole weekend with one of my closest friends. So it's not that I'm actually alone. And I do really enjoy my alone time. So like having yesterday and today to just kind of get my life together by myself is really great. I really do need this time to get clear, because if I didn't have it, I might get caught up in everyone else's thing. So the conclusion that I came to for right now is the missing hole for me is that I feel like I'm not working with others toward a greater goal. And that's a really amazing feeling. I've done that in the past. So my assumption here is the lack feeling from the contrast of not doing that is what this sadness is. And it's propelling me to be like, okay, now's the time I need to pursue this. I need to start gathering people, start thinking of ideas, and then gathering people. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is yet. I haven't gotten clear enough on it, but maybe I just need to get a little clearer within and then see how I can bring this to fruition. Because I think that is what I am desiring right now to manifest and bring into reality, actualize into reality. That feels most aligned and correct for me. And there's so much to that needs to be figured out. And at the same time, I don't know if I'm the one who has to figure it all out. I think I just need to accept that this is the desire. This is what I'm trying to move towards. Universe, source, God, work through me, bring me to this. And then I just need to make sure that I don't block these things from happening by, you know, stepping into the fear states or rejecting the opportunities that come my way. For example, who knows if the opportunity that's about to happen this weekend is even going to be a part of this desire, but it could. You never know. I am doing a pop-up / meetup this weekend. By the time you see this, it'll already be over, or it'll be happening actually, because it's Saturday that you'll see this video. I'm doing a pop-up / meetup with Rachel and Kaden, and we're going to be selling products from our brand. So I'm going to be selling bathing suits, and the pop-up is also open for any viewers of us on Snapchat just to come and take a picture, meet us, say hi, whatever. So I am about to be around a lot of people, and my first inclination was to reject this opportunity, as amazing as it is. Like, I can clearly see, holy cow, this is a really amazing opportunity, not only for me to meet my audience and hang out with my friends, but also to promote my brand, my swimwear brand, and just connect with other like-minded people. There's going to be other vendors there and other creatives. So my first inclination was to be like, no, this is scary. I don't deserve this. I'm not ready for this and whatever. But I know deep down that I need to put myself in these places, these situations. Like, this literally fell into my lap. I didn't need to go search for it. I didn't need to try to get picked for it. It was just offered to me. How could I say no? How could I say no to such a beautiful, amazing thing? And who knows how it's gonna go? Maybe all my fears will be true, but maybe they won't. And I won't know this unless I just put myself out there. So I feel like what I need to do in this figuring out stage, in this opening era, is just not say no to what comes my way. Just feel it out. If I end up not liking it, if it's not to my preference, okay, at least I tried it. You won't know if you like something unless you try it. Like, you won't know if the pasta's ready unless you throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. I have come to the realization that that is what I need to do right now, is put myself out there, but also when opportunities come my way, not say no and say yes. So we'll see how this experience goes on Saturday. I am feeling a little more excited than nervous about it. A little nervous still, because again, don't know what to expect, but isn't that life? We never know. Even when we think we know, we don't actually know. We're just projecting or assuming of how things might go. And sometimes we're right and sometimes we're wrong. But I do want to say this, even in these moments where I wake up feeling sad or notice the lack or feel the stress or feel the anxiety, I also look at how far I've come, and I can feel so much gratitude for this version of me right now, because I know she worked really hard to get here. And when I look around at my life right now, it's a lot more what I want it to be than what it was before. And I can also accept that the feelings that I feel, whether they're positive or negative, are gonna happen regardless of how beautiful my life is. And that's just simply a part of life. These emotions are temporary, they're fleeting, and they're here to tell us something. They have messages, and if we listen to those messages, then we can move through the feeling maybe faster, or maybe just with more ease, and we can bring what we need to ourselves through understanding, okay, maybe that sadness isn't just here for no reason. Maybe that sadness is telling me I need to connect. Maybe that sadness is telling me there's something I need to try out, do something new. I don't know. That's just what I'm figuring out, and there's a lot of new things that I want to try. I'm going to start doing tennis again out here. I want to renew my gym membership. I'm still iffy about it. I really want to get out into the world and do physical activities. I've been doing this yoga challenge with my friend for the past 3 weeks. I may want to go do an actual yoga class. We'll see. But I know I need to start pushing myself to get out of my comfort zone and get out into the world. So if you feel like you're in a similar boat where you're not necessarily stuck, or you may feel like you're stuck and you really want to branch out, I challenge you to also just do one thing this week to get yourself out into the world, to be around other people, to socialize. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but you won't know unless you try. That's all I have for today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video next week. Probably. I think so. Bye.